What is up, everyone? This is Mills of Mish and Mills. If you're wondering where Mish is, he is in California. If you want to see him, he is shooting NBA videos. You can watch those on our channel as well. But I got to keep us up with the NFL, and that's what I'm going to do for Week 7. I'm excited. We've been rolling this year. Let's continue the trend. Let's go over our hit and misses first, though. That's what it says. It's weird. I'm used to being on the other side. Now I'm in the middle. But let's go ahead. Actually, we're accidentally showing the wrong guys here. Let's go ahead and pull up the hits. So with the hits, guys, we had a lot. Jameis Winston, 35.9 points. Matt Ryan, 30.46 points. We got Andrew Luck at 28.74. Cam Newton, 24.3. Case Keenum, we called it 23.48 points. Russell Wilson, we called it 21.88 points. And Kirk Cousins at 19.62 points. Todd Gurley, 39.5 points. Melvin Gordon, 38. James Conner, 31.9 points. Cohen, we said it, 24.1 points. Zeke, of course, right, 21.7. We got Joe Mixon, 18.4, and David Johnson at 14. Adam Thielen, 32.3 points. My man's on a roll. Emmanuel Sanders, 27.5 points. Julio at 27.3 points. Tyler Boyd at 25.2 points. And Antonio Brown, 24.5 points. Robert Woods, 22.1 points. And Chris Godwin at 17.6. To finish it out, we got our tight ends, 22.41 for Austin Hooper. Njoku, 18.5 points. Eric Ebron, 17 points. And Burton at 12.4. Let's go ahead and pull this up here in the miss section. And, gross, right? Derek Carr, 6.78 points. Guys, he didn't throw it past 5 yards, but twice. Deshaun Watson, 8.28 points. Hyde, 3.4 at running back. Crowell at running back as well, 7.2. Not the best outing. Kupp, 1.2. And Amari Cooper at 0. In our defense, both of them got hurt, so don't get too mad. And that tight end, Kyle Rudolph and Jared Cook at 7.7 and 3. So still not a bad week besides those guys. And we're going to go ahead and now pull it up and give you some picks for this week. So first, we're going to go with the quarterback position. We'll start with everyone 8,000 and above. We got Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Jared Goff, Andrew Luck, Cam Newton, and Kirk Cousins. So we got Tom Brady against Chicago. It's Tom Brady, 8,700. Chicago's defense is better. I mean, Osweiler tore him up. So if you want to throw Tom Brady in there, I'm not against it. Drew Brees at Baltimore, another good defense. And he's not in New Orleans. It's outdoors. I like Drew Brees every week. He's a great quarterback. I might stay away this week just because of the price. Jared Goff at San Fran. I'm watching Aaron Rodgers currently tear them up. I like some Jared Goff at San Fran. Andrew Luck, like Andrew Luck. Buffalo's defense has been better, but I love the amount of throws that Andrew Luck gets every game, so I'm for him as well in that. And how can you not like Superman? I mean, Philadelphia's defense hasn't been the best. Sorry, Mish. They haven't been defending the pass too well unless you're playing like the little Giants or something. So I don't mind that. And Kirk Cousins, 8,000. He's a safe pick. He's been throwing a lot as well. So how can you not like that? Let's go ahead and move down here now a little bit. Where'd I go? Let's see if it'll let me scroll now, guys. Jeez. I'm trying. I scrolled down the wrong screen, didn't I? All right, so oops, let's go ahead. Sorry, guys. Mish usually does this. Bear with me if it wants to let me do something. All right. Sorry, I disappeared for a second. Jameis Winston, 7,800. Cleveland's defense hasn't been bad, But y'all saw him come out last week. I like Jameis Winston. Carson Wentz, I can go with. Carolina's defense is a little tough, though. Matthew Stafford against Miami, too slow of a game for me. I don't want it. Flacco. Oh, okay. Joe Flacco against New Orleans. Guys, I might be good with Flacco. Actually, I am good with Flacco this week at 7,500. Let's go Joe Flacco this week. Deshaun Watson, he's banged up playing Jacksonville, so I'm not going to do it. You can. Mitch Trubisky against New England. I like it. I actually am saying I like Mitch Trubisky. He hasn't been doing bad at all the last couple of weeks, and it's a great matchup, and that should be, he's going to have to pass it for sure. Tom Brady is going to make him work, so I like Mitch Trubisky. Not really feeling Alex Smith against Dallas. Baker Mayfield, though. Keep an eye on the ankle, but against Tampa Bay, dude, Baker Mayfield might eat this week, y'all. Dak Prescott, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do Darnold. Yeah. I'm just not. Maybe. Oh. No. Maybe Blake Bortles. Didn't mean to give him that much of a highlight run there, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I could be for that. Other than that, guys, yeah, we're done with the quarterback spot, and let's go to running back. Time for the running back spot. Always a fun one to talk about, and we'll start with the 8,000 and above. You got Todd Gurley against San Francisco. Super high priced, 10,200, but he's been on a tear. He's hard not to start at this point. Really, like, it's almost like if you plug him in, you can figure it out from there. Him and Melvin Gordon, who's not an option, but both of them have been on fire this year. So love Todd Gurley. Zeke, division rivalry, 8,400. I can't be against Zeke. Always a good play. Alvin Kamara against Baltimore. I like Alvin Kamara. And as I said, they're on the road. The same thing kind of with Breeze. Breeze isn't as pass happy on the road. So Kamara could get some touches. So could Mark Ingram down here. Pick your poison. One of them is going to show up, if not both of them. I like them both. I'll be down to risk it for either of them. Christian McCaffrey against Philadelphia. Had a pretty slow week this past week, so might be a good week to plug him in. A lot of people probably won't play him, and I think Cam Newton's going to be rushed a lot. That's a great defensive line. He's going to have to, do these little dump-offs. So I can go for Christian McCaffrey. Don't know if Fournette's going to play. Probably not, based off of the Jamal Charles signing. If he does, it's not a bad matchup. James White, same concept as... what I was just saying about McCaffrey, a great defensive line. Tom Brady's going to have to get rid of the ball fast. James White's a good option. Don't know if I like Michelle, though, because I don't think they're going to be able to pound the ball like they did this past week. I think James White is a better option out of the two, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. So don't get too mad at me. Whoa! What just happened? Sorry guys. Like I said, this is normally Misha's job. But we're going to scroll on down to the next set of guys. Adrian Peterson against Dallas. No, I'm not. You can. I'm not. TJ Yeldon against Houston. If Leonard Fournette does not play, which I don't think he's going to, I like TJ Yeldon. Ooh, Tariq Cohen against New England. I like it. He seems to be getting better touches. I don't think he's getting as much as Jordan Howard still, but it's definitely as close as you can get. It's as close to 50-50 as it's ever been. So I like it. I'm not going to go carry on, just personal preference. If Dalvin Cook doesn't play, I wouldn't be 100% against Latavius. A good price at 6,500. Carlos Hyde against Tampa Bay, guys. This could be his bounce back week. He's had two pretty weeks. I like that. Crowell against Minnesota. With the splits with Powell and the fact that they're playing my boys, and I'm not doing this based off bias, our defense is coming back. We started out terrible this year, but our defense has been better. If David Johnson hadn't gotten that touchdown, he would have been useless last week. So I'm going to stay away. Ooh, Alex Collins against Baltimore. I'm sorry, not against. He's on Baltimore against New Orleans. Yeah, I mean their defense hasn't been great. I could see Alex Collins actually having a decent outing, guys. So I wouldn't be 100% off of him. All right, let me see here. Sorry, this thing wants to choose where it scrolls sometimes. Let's keep on keeping on. Ew, is that Kenyon Drake? Not happening. You can do it. I'm not. Dalvin Cook, if he's actually cheaper. I mean, so I guess if he starts, maybe go this route because I like Latavius Murray. If Dalvin Cook plays, I can't say no to it. Although his hamstring, he's still not 100%. They might ease him in, so it is a little risky. Breida, let me see. Sorry, Breida against the Rams. You know what? Because they may have to pass a lot, I kind of like it. I think he can get a lot of catches and be out there, and it will limit Alfred Morris if they are behind. I feel like Breida's going to be in there the whole way. Jordan Howard, I'm not going to do it. It could be like a sneaky tournament play because no one else is going to do it either. He's just been the last few weeks, and it seems like Tariq Cohen is the main guy. Not the main guy, but the better of the two. So it could be a good tournament. I don't like it. Maybe LaShawn McCoy against Indianapolis. You know what? I like this pick. We all know how good he can be, and they're not good at defense in Indianapolis. It's not at all. And you know what? He's maybe trying to get traded, so he's trying to impress some people. I like LaShawn McCoy this week. Peyton Barber, no. Corey Clement, maybe. It's a good value play at $6,000. I wouldn't be 100% against it. Chris Thompson against Dallas. His ribs, I don't know what's going on with him. I'm not going to do it. Marlon Mack against Indianapolis. Let's go ahead and say no on that one. Is there anyone... You know what? How about this? Frank Gore against Detroit. Frank Gore's been weirdly good. I wouldn't be against paying $5,600 for him to save some money. Neither would I be with Buck Allen right here, guys, against New Orleans. Actually, the more I think, I like Alex Collins because their defense isn't that good. But if they do get down, they're going to have to pass a lot, and that means Buck Allen, and he can catch. I like it. So I think I'm actually done at the running back spot. I'm going to see if there's anyone else I can give you guys. Nothing that I would feel good telling you about and telling you to put your money on. So let's go to wide receiver. Okay. Wide receiver time, and let's start with Adam Thielen on a roll. Mr. Consistent. I cannot say no to this in any matchup. He's getting the targets every game, and he's making the most of them. Love Adam Thielen. Michael Thomas against Baltimore. Michael Thomas has been on a tear. The last couple weeks hasn't been the best. Baltimore's a good defense. You know what? If I'm going to pay up, I'm not going to do it this week because I'm not sure of Drew Brees on the road either, to be honest. Let's go ahead and let's see what else we got. DeAndre Hopkins, always a good pick, even against Jacksonville. You know what? It's hard to say no to DeAndre Hopkins any week. I'm going to pay down. Mike Evans against Cleveland. Okay, 7,800. I could go with it. And I just want to reiterate, I'm not against doing Michael Thomas or DeAndre Hopkins, guys. Just maybe there's better value. I'd rather pay up at running back, and if I'm going to pay up at like in one of these top three guys, I'm probably going to go Thielen. How about Robert Woods against San Fran? If Cooper Kupp doesn't play, especially, I was surprised he came back after that injury. He only played like one play, but he seems like he's not out for the season, which is good news. So I like Robert Woods against San Fran. That defense hasn't been the best. Alshon, he's been like an every other week since he's been back, but he gets the targets every week. So I can go with Alshon, even though Carolina's pretty good at defense. Stephon Diggs, I'm with that as well. If you want to pay down on a Vikings receiver, I'm not against Diggsy. Diggsy at 7,600 has that breakout ability every single week. Let's go ahead and move down here. Ooh, Brandon Cooks. You know what? I'm feeling Brandon Cooks this week, y'all. If this thing wants to scroll right, jeez. It's like it chooses when to actually scroll down on this thing. This is why Mish does this. But Brandon Cooks, I'm all for it. I don't know about y'all, but I am. I think this could be that week where he catches a couple deep ones. Golden Tate against Miami. I like how many targets Golden Tate gets. If I'm gonna take a Lions receiver, it's him or Galladay this week. Miami, something about that game just seems like it's not going to be a high-scoring one, but it could. I could be wrong. If T.Y. Hilton plays, I like T.Y. Hilton. Always a deep threat. Don't know if he's going to. Edelman against Chicago, I would actually be okay with. Just because, as I mentioned with James White, I think Tom Brady is going to be rushed. And who's he going to dump it off to for the short passes? It's going to be Edelman. So I'm more for it in DraftKings than I am in FanDuel because it's only half point in FanDuel. DraftKings is full, but I like it. I said I like Galladay. Cooper Kupp, if he plays, I can always go with some Cooper Kupp just because of the amount of targets. I don't know if he's going to play this week. If they're smart, honestly, they will rest him. They don't need him against San Fran. Deshaun Jackson against Cleveland. He can burn them deep. I can go with Deshaun Jackson. Josh Gordon, I'm excited for it because I know his potential, but I'm not going to do him against Chicago. I think that they're going to be rushed. I'm not sure how many opportunities, honestly, great, that Tom Brady is going to get to aim it that far down the field. Ooh, here we go. Either of these guys I'm okay with. I like the deeper of the threat in John Brown more, but I can go with Crabtree or John Brown. New Orleans defense on the pass has been atrocious, except for maybe last week. But I think Flacco's going to burn them, and I like both those guys. I can go with either. I prefer John Brown because of the big playability, but either one's okay. Jarvis Landry against Tampa Bay. Is he coming? He's coming back this week. He needs to have a comeback week. What better team than this team? I love Jarvis Landry this week. Allen Robinson. It's hard to get excited about the Bears. I don't know if it's because I'm a Vikings fan. But you know what? Hey, you can go him or you can go Taylor Gabriel against New England. They're going to have to score. I like it. I'll say yes to him. Chris Godwin, I said him last week. I'm going to stay off him this week. I don't know why. I just have a hunch. Cleveland's defense hasn't been that bad. I think if you're going to go pay up on it and go to Sean or go Mike Evans. Devin Funchess against Philadelphia. I can go with Devin Funchess. Their pass defense hasn't been the best in Philly. And I think Devin Funchess could easily get you a touchdown this week. Ted Ginn against Baltimore. He has Drew Brees throwing him. He's a play every week if you think about it that way. Let's go ahead and move on down here. What we got? What we got down here? Let's see. Marvin Jones. I would go Galladay or Golden Tate myself if you're going to pick one. But Marvin Jones is a cheaper option if you're trying to pay down and has that potential. Will Fuller? No, I'm not gonna do it against Jacksonville. Cole Beasley. Where did he come from, man? Last week he showed up. Guess what, though? I don't think it's happening this week. Don't do it. Don't chase the points, guys. Please don't be a chaser. If it pays off, I'm sorry, but I don't recommend chasing that one. D.D. Westbrook against Houston. I do like that pick. If T.Y. Hilton doesn't play, I could see why you can go Chester Rogers, and Ryan Grant got hurt. So he's not going to catch half the passes thrown to him, but he's going to get a good amount thrown to him if that's the case. So if T.Y. Hilton and Ryan Grant are out, I will go Chester Rogers. Nelson Aguilar, same reason I like Jeffrey. They are going to get the most target. Well, besides Ertz, right? You know what? I'll say Jeffrey. I think I might stay away from Aguilar this week, which probably means he'll go off. Taylor Gabriel, I really like it. At 5,900 against New England, Taylor Gabriel has been putting up a couple 100-yard games. Let's go Taylor Gabriel this week, guys. And let's scroll on down. You could go Paul Richardson Jr. if you want to base it off the fact that Crowder might not play and Doxson might not play. I'm not going to do it. Albert Wilson destroyed last week. Not going to happen this week. I don't think it will. But hey, if you did start him last week, way to go. If you start him this week, I'm sorry you did it. Kiki Kuti against Jacksonville, no. I'm not going to. I feel like with Deshaun Watson didn't look that good last week. He's obviously hurting, and I don't like them against Jacksonville that much. Keelan Cole, though, I could go for it for the same reason I like D.D. Westbrook. Chris Hogan, not going to do it. Marquise Goodwin, you know what? I wouldn't be against Marquise Goodwin just because I know the Rams are going to get up. And they're going to get up by a good amount. And they're going to have to air it out in San Fran. So I can go with Marquise Goodwin. And is there anyone else I like? Not any of these dudes. Now let's go to the tight end spot. We have Gronk at 7,600. Never too bad of an option. I prefer Zach Ertz at 7,500 if you're going to pay up. I also like Ebron. And I also like Kittle. I will go with either of those. I would go with either four. Gronk is worrying me for the last 2 weeks, so I would rather go the other three. Trey Burton. Ooh, I like Trey Burton at 6,000 this week against New England. Jordan Reed hasn't been doing exactly what I would hope for from him, so maybe we stay away on that one. Kyle Rudolph against the Jets. I can see Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, having a bounce back. He had 7.7 last week. It's not awful for tight end. Oh, excuse me, guys. I was trying to burp away what happened last week to him, but I think he'll come back and he'll do fine this week. Greg Olsen against Philadelphia. He's back. He's Cam Newton's favorite target. I can never be against Greg Olsen, especially with weak Philadelphia secondary. Let's go ahead and let's see what else we got to look at. What else we got to offer? Man, if I can figure... You think I would have figured out this whole squirrel thing by now. But guess what, guys? I have not. And I did it. I did it! All right, let's go ahead on to the next guys. O.J. Howard. Him and Cameron Brate could be viable options against Cleveland this week. I'm okay with either. Jameis Winston has always had a rapport with Cameron Brate, and he showed last week that O.J. Howard can score too. They both got their touchdown. Njoku against Tampa Bay. Let's do it. Let's go Njoku this week, y'all. I like that pick. No Benjamin Watson. Vernon Davis if you want to pay down maybe. Swoop, not swooping in my lineup this week. Maybe yours, but not mine, guys. Maybe Hayden Hurst finally has that game that we hoped he would have, if any of you have ever hoped that besides myself. Let's see who's down here. Is there anyone good down at the bottom that we like this week? Maybe Goddard. And I'm not sure where he is, guys. There he is. Oh, snap. my fellow VCU fans will enjoy this. Mo Alley Cox, if you don't know who he is, he played basketball for a team that I'm from. If you guys didn't know where we live, we're in Richmond, Virginia. I'm not sure if I should tell you that, but VCU is our local, college, and Mo Alley Cox played basketball there, and he plays in the NFL. He's such an athlete. And against Buffalo, I mean, if Jack Doyle doesn't play again, I can go with some Mo Alley Cox if you want to pay way down and maybe get a few receptions there. So I like that at tight end, and let's go ahead and move to the final part, and I'll fly through some defenses for you. Time for the defenses, and Los Angeles Rams against San Francisco to start it off. I can go with that, yeah. Beathard, you know what? Beathard didn't look bad tonight against the Packers, but I think the Rams have a better defense. Texans at Jacksonville, not going to pay that much. Minnesota against the Jets, we do have a good defense. They're kind of showing up again. Rookie quarterback, not a bad rookie quarterback, though. I actually like Sam Darnold in the overall scheme of things. But maybe if you want to, hope the rookie has a bad game, you can go that way. Jacksonville at Houston. If Deshaun Watson's still banged up, in practice, if it seems like he's still kind of going slow, I could go with that. Eagles against Carolina. I don't want to risk it against Superman. Maybe Dallas against Washington. It depends on what Washington we get, but I could go with Dallas against them. If Nathan Peterman starts, if Josh Allen does not start this week, please start Indianapolis. I never thought I would say start the Colts defense, but Nathan Peterman is a pick machine. You're bound to get like 3 interceptions and a touchdown possibly. So not terrible there. And let me see if there's any defenses I like towards the bottom slate. Hey, you could go Chicago against New England just because they're so good and they're so low priced. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a quits. I'm not really seeing a defense I want to pay down that much for, so this might be one of the few weeks where I actually will pay up a little bit for defense. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any suggestions, please like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, leave comments if you have any suggestions. Let us know. Please sub. We can use as many subs as we can get. If you like our videos, please subscribe so you'll always know when we're making another video, especially now that we're doing NBA. If you guys do NBA as well, we're involved. Follow us on our Twitter handle. It will be in the description. It's Mish_Mills. We're keeping up with the football updates, and we'll start doing basketball. A lot to do on there, but we'll keep you up to date. So thanks for watching, y'all. Hope y'all have another awesome week, and we win some more money. We've been on a roll. Let's keep it up. See you guys.